In the morning, the clinic was quiet. Aunt Ducia, the janitor, calmly cleaned the floors. When an unpleasant, short man covered in blurry tattoos entered the clinic, holding a carrier with a cat inside. He placed it on the table. "I'm fed up, can't take it anymore. I took her out of town already, and the darn thing returns from the carrier," he muttered, bending low and pressing his ears as an unkempt gray aristocratic cat emerged. "So, should I put her to sleep, Doc?" silently inspected the cat, the veterinarian. She flinched from his touch, attempting to escape. "She's perfectly healthy," the veterinarian sternly said. "We don't euthanize such animals, pal." He wasn't prepared. He had already braced himself to spend money just to avoid having the hated creature at home. But now, he had to drag her back. Roughly grabbed the cat and started stuffing her back into the carrier. And it hurt. She snapped, biting his palm lightly. "Oh, you little devil!" The cat slipped out of his hands and ended up on the floor. Holding her down with his knee, the owner tried to grab the cat by the scruff. The cat, in an unfamiliar place and an awkward position, was frightened and managed to bite the man's hand again. "Ouch!" He withdrew his hand and shook it in the air. Then attempted to slap the cat, but the animal dodged it and bit him on the knee. The man was about to attack the hissing cat when Aunt Ducia's mop came down heavily on his back. While the veterinarian, turning away, washed his hands, he observed this scene. Only the janitor found someone to fight with. She scolded, lowering the mop again. The man recoiled and responded with a string of curses. But Aunt Ducia wasn't intimidated. She retorted with an even more colorful curse. Our hero menacingly stepped towards her, but was stopped in time by a guy who brought a parrot for a checkup. Together with the veterinarian, they escorted him to the porch, and the guy gave him a boost with a light but humiliating and offensive foam. Meanwhile, the returning doctor treated Aunt Ducia to a tasty vitamin. The cat looked at her gratefully, nibbling on her fingers, but quickly returned. It felt calmer with Aunt Ducia. The cat immediately sensed trust in the elderly woman and had no intention of moving away from her. Nuzzling her, she simply acquiesced. Perhaps good people would adopt her. The janitor, contemplatively stroking the cat in her storeroom, returned for the mop but cursed when she grabbed it. What a scoundrel, ruined the equipment. The mop fell apart in her hands.